Good morning, my YouTube viewers. It's Crystal here. I'm here to do another video for you. And what I'm doing this morning is the autocorrelation function in Excel. And basically, what autocorrelation refers to, it refers to time series forecasting. And so basically, whenever you have your autocorrelation or your ACF, you're going to have something called a lag. Now, a lag refers to the delay between the observed data point and its preceding values. It is the time difference between two observations in a sequence, or the number of steps back in time a past observation is from the current time. So that's what your lag is. And so as you'll see in this spreadsheet, we've got a series of lags. You've got a time going from 1 to 15, and then you have a value related to that time. And you have lag, and then you have an autocorrelation. So autocorrelation is the degree of similarity of a variable between two successive time intervals. And so you've got something called the autocorrelation function, which is an ACF. Use the autocorrelation function to identify which lags have significant correlations. Understand the patterns and the properties of the time series and use that information to model the time series data. From the ACF, you can assess the stationarity and the stationarity of the time series and can also determine whether trends and seasonality are present. So that's what your ACF is. And so here we've got our time, and it's just from 1 to 15 is your time. And then we've got our value, and then we just input the value, and you can see that every value, every time has a different value, which has just been manually input. And now we have the lag, and the lag has been manually input as well. And now we check our autocorrelation. So for lag number 2, the sum autocorrelation equals sum product brackets B2 to B14. So you're going to take off the last two values minus average B2 to B16, comma B4 to B16 minus average B2 to B16, and then count B2 to B16 divided by the variable P, that P is population, B2 to B16. So that's what you do with a lag of 2. With a lag of 3, it's different. So with a lag of 3, and then the sum product is B2 to B13. So you notice now you take 3 off the bottom, minus average B2 to B16, and then B5 to B16. So you take 3 off the top, minus average B2 to B16, and then divided by count B2 to B16, and then divided by variable variance.p, P2 to B16. For lag number 4, you're going to take 4 off the bottom for the first part of the formula, and then 4 off the top for the second part of the formula. So equals sum product B2 to B12 minus average B2 to B16, comma B6 to B16 minus average B2 to B16 divided by count B2 to B16 divided by variance.p for population B2 to B16. And for lag 5, you're going to take 5 off the bottom and then 5 off the top. So equals sum product B2 to be 11 minus average B2 to be 16, comma B2 B7 to be 16 minus average B2 to be 16 divided by count B2 to be 16 divided by variance dot P B2 to be 16. Now we do our last lag number 6. And then what you do is in the first part of it, you take 6 off the bottom, and then the second part of it, you take 6 off the top. So equals sum product B2 to be 10 minus average B2 to be 16, comma, B8 to be 16 minus average B2 to be 16, divided by count B2 to be 16, divided by variance dot P B2 to be 16. So that gives you lag. And so what I have done is I've created a plot of the lag. So you can see each lag has a different value. And this is something that people who do time series forecasting use. Especially, I did some time series forecasting using Python and the stats models function, the stats models library, and that's your autocorrelation. And so when you're dealing with your Monte Carlo split, Monte Carlo, and you're dealing with MCMF, that's MC, that's Monte Carlo, and then another simulation. You're dealing with time series, then you're going to have to know what autocorrelation is. So I'm doing my best to tell you what autocorrelation is, even though I personally don't use it a lot, but people who are involved in time series forecasting use it, so you need to know what it is. So I'm going to go ahead and close this video because we've talked about lags and autocorrelation, and you need to know a little bit about that in the next video, which is why I've done it in this video. So thank you so much for watching my video. If you like my video, please like and subscribe, and I will be making another video for you very soon.